I believe you understand. For anyone, this is the best solution. Hide your identity as the biological mother? How to hide it? Are you saying that the child's unknown biological mother died or disappeared? Or should I find someone else and say the child is mine and hers? You can decide these details. Are you suggesting you would accept me marrying someone else? That was bound to happen eventually, right? Really? What about you? If I let you go, will you be with someone else? We'll talk about that later. Put away your meaningless possessiveness. You're right. I am full of possessiveness toward you. So, you should know what I want to do to you now. Don't do anything reckless. I'm still carrying your child. Deal. The condition for letting you go is your cooperation. Isn't that what you said yourself? You really agreed? It depends on your behavior. You want it too, don't you? And the child needs us to have more interactions, right? Agreed. I have one additional condition. What? Before you leave, let's avoid bringing up this agreement as much as possible. During the remaining time we spend together, let's try to create a harmonious atmosphere. For the sake of the child, you understand, right? This is something I used to be very good at, isn't it? Great. So you agree. Stop tempting me. If I lose control, I might hurt you and the child. Your child is incredibly resilient. Really? Enough, enough. The child can handle it, but I can't anymore. All right. What are you doing? I saw you were tired and fell asleep, so I wanted to help you bathe. I can do it myself. It's fine, it'll be done soon. Compared to before, you seem to have a slight bump. Yes, in 3 months, the child will grow rapidly. You've worked hard. Honestly, I wish that day would come slower, even slower. So I could and savor this ridiculous dream. Why are you outside? Am I not allowed to leave the house? I brought back some breakfast. Since you're up, you should eat a little first. I'd like to freshen up first. Do you have clothes other than pajamas? There are some prepared in the wardrobe. Feel free to use them. It's so quiet. Do you want to talk about something? Should I tell him that I'll be leaving for a while? Forget it. Let him focus on his breakfast. I want to go for a walk. Is that okay? Where do you want to go? Just within the areas you're allowing. All right. Be careful. You're exaggerating. I'm not that fragile. Did you forget? Not long ago, you almost fell down the stairs. If I hadn't arrived in time, with your current condition. He's right. That time. Ever since he found out about the child, he's been especially gentle. I think, he must be a good father. Actually, there's no need to hold my hands so tightly. I'm not going to run away. I'm not worried about you running away. This is the forest. I'm afraid you'll trip over the roots. All right. Fair enough. As long as I'm in his line of sight, there's no way I could escape anyway. The way he's holding me, it's almost like we're real lovers. Boo, I'll be leaving for a while. No, the one who is holding me now. Want to use his hand. To fight alongside my brother and father. So. No matter how much I pretend now. It's still a fate I can't escape. Don't worry, I'll be back as soon as possible. While I'm gone, the doctor said you can extract my pheromones to make medicine. You can use it whenever you need. When are you leaving? It's still being discussed. Of course, that's not something I should be asking about. Hill. I'm tired. Let's go back. You sent Owen as an undercover agent to Count Kolost's house? Yes. Didn't you also suspect that Hill had been captured by them? Sending Owen in at a time like this will only make the Count's side wary of him. If he's too aggressive, he might even end up as cannon fodder. We have to try, even if the chances are slim. It's the only way he can redeem himself, and it's voluntary. But, stop getting caught up in the small details. The rebel forces are growing stronger in secret, and we can't predict their power. If they truly manage to draw out the staff of the forest domain, we stand no chance. As things stand, even if we keep defending the borders tightly, they'll eventually find a loophole. We can't just sit and wait to die. So, you want to directly attack the old noble territories? We're in the open, and they're in the shadows attacking blindly without knowing their full strength is too risky. Besides, Hill is still very likely in their hands. Exactly, which is why we need to reconsider how we can cooperate with the Kelly Empire again. Easier said than done. We can't even be sure they won't stand against us to protect themselves. And even if we do talk about cooperation, what bargaining chips do we have left to offer them? Welcome back, dear clansmen. Thank you, Count, for still being willing to take in someone like me who has nowhere else to go. Also, I have one more small request. Please, call me by my name. Then you shouldn't call me Count either, it feels too distant. Call me Augur, Owen. All right. As promised, I will pay you 10 times the reward. The health of everyone in the manor is in your hands. Such a high reward is unnecessary. You can just follow the usual rate. No need to be modest.